Hi friends, I'm Stacey Lynn Cripps, an evidence-based spiritual medium and mentor gifted with a heavenly connection to help you feel love, healing, forgiveness, and joy through bringing evidential, heartfelt messages from your departed loved ones in spirit to you. I also help people going through transition, whether they're experiencing a divorce, loss of job, financial security, or health, to tune into the gift of spirit to receive for their highest good. Did you know we all have the gift of spirit? We all do. It's the power of the Holy Spirit. You see, I believe we can all experience the gift of spirit through our dreams, guided meditations, experiencing heavenly tangible signs, and experiencing synchronicities which lead us into what I call the spiritual vortex of healing and inspiration, the beginning of the spiritual awakening. Are you curious and interested about developing a deeper spiritual connection with those in heaven, with your departed loved ones, your angels, spiritual guides, and God? If this is a yes, listen closely. I'm about to share with you some real-life stories of people that I've worked with that have received heavenly signs and a deeper spiritual connection. I met with a mother that was devastated after her 20-some-year-old son had passed unexpectedly in his sleep. She needed a sign to let her know he was okay. All around the house there were letters addressed to her as number one mom. As we held hands, I had her close her eyes, feel her breath, drop into her heart space, feel the love of her son, and ask him for a sign to let her know that he was okay. The very next day, at his burial service, there was something very gold and shiny in the grass. An attendee picked it up and walked it over and placed it in his mother's hands. To her amazement, when she opened her hands, she found a gold-hearted keychain with number one mom on the heart. Since that day, her son has amazed her by bringing evidence in spiritual readings and heavenly signs to guide and comfort his family. I was called to help a family whose 9-year-old daughter had passed earlier that day from pediatric cancer. I knew I had to be in my God-given gifts to help this family with their heavy hearts. For 68 minutes, this little girl, Sophie, came through with overwhelming evidence for her family. She said she was in her play body, and she was with Pops, a great-grandfather, and she was with Maya, a friend of hers from St. Jude, who had passed 3 days before her. After the spiritual reading and all the evidence, Sophie told me she was leaving buttons for her family. She left a white shiny button on my back porch. She left a button for her cousin that week when he came out of school with her name on it. And she left a button for her father when he was changing the 10-year-old ceiling fan light, and he found this button in the mount. Sophie continued to bring evidence, and while they were up at the lake house, there were photographs taken, and in these photos were white spheres of light. These are called orbs. They represent spiritual energy around you. Sophie, as determined as she is, wrote her name in her orb for her family, S-O-P-H. To this day, she amazes her family by bringing heavenly signs and more. These families are now living a spiritual-driven life with their departed loved ones. What I have learned is that love is an activator to heal and receive from spirit. And this love bond that we have with those in heaven is still very much alive. Our loved ones in heaven are incredible about bringing and orchestrating these heavenly signs for us to see and experience in our hearts, to let us know that they are loving, guiding, and helping us still. The heavenly language is ever present. It is all around us. We're just unaware that it is there. I invite you to take a moment to tune in. Close your eyes, feel your breath. Drop your attention into your heart space. Feel the love from your departed. And ask for a heavenly, physical, tangible sign that you can recognize that will touch your heart. And after you've done this, know and believe that the sign is on its way to you. And be in wonder daily, allowing it to show up on your path. I'm also a spiritual entertainment medium, and if you're interested in scheduling a spiritual mentoring session with those legendary in music and entertainment, you can go to touching1mhearts.com and fill out the information with your name and email, and that you're interested in an entertainment spiritual mentoring session with me, and we will be in touch with you to schedule your session. Remember, it's in the wonder that the miraculous happens. I'm Stacey Lynn Cripps with entertainmentmedium.com. Blessings to you of love and spirit.